What's up guys, it's Christian
and Emma,
and today we are going to be talking about Call of Duty World War II. Just like a load of other people, we participated in the PC Open Beta, and that gave us a good look at some of the new maps and a chance to test out some of the multiplayer modes.
Call of Duty is going back to its roots this time around as it's set in the Second World War, something that we haven't seen in the Call of Duty franchise since 2008. After the zero-gravity environments and grappling hook mechanic that we recently saw in Infinite Warfare, we're now back on foot, fighting our way through the trenches with classic weaponry. However, it's the Second World War as you've never seen it before. Graphically, the game looks fantastic and the maps are large and impressive to trudge through. The Open Beta playlist had a decent selection of modes that you'd expect to see in a Call of Duty game, including Team Deathmatch, Domination, Hardpoint and a few others.
I've been a fan of the Call of Duty games since the old PC ones, but I stopped following the series after Black Ops 2 as the game seemed a bit stale to me. Heading into this World War II game felt incredibly familiar as a returning player. It's like not a lot had actually changed in the series aside from the obvious upgrades to the engine. You have your annoying kill streaks to contend with, shifty respawn locations and Team Deathmatch, you know, all that classic Call of Duty stuff fans are used to by now.
Based on the visuals alone, this game is a strong answer to Battlefield 1, and out of the two, this is the game I'd be more inclined to play, judging by what I've seen so far. As someone that hasn't had any interest in playing Call of Duty until now, I was really impressed with what I saw in the open beta. The multiplayer was a fast and unforgiving experience, and I found myself feeling eager to continue playing once I got into the swing of things.
Now let's talk about something that we're all concerned about, the cheaters. Call of Duty is a series that's no stranger to cheaters, and this is very apparent in the open beta. We encountered a number of cheaters who were clearly using aimbots, and that definitely had an impact on our overall experience. Judging by a number of reports on Reddit and the World War II beta feedback thread, this was a reasonably widespread issue and, quite rightly, served as a cause of frustration for many players.
Since the open beta ended, Sledgehammer Games have addressed the problem and have stated that they have a suite of anti-cheat hacking technology which will be deployed in the PC version by the time it launches. As a developer, they had an opportunity to show off their game for the first time, and yet they allowed cheaters to ruin the game for everyone.
This is the kind of thing that will put people off buying the game. I know, because I am one of those people. Modern Warfare 2 near the end of its life was filled with cheaters. Let's hope World War II doesn't end up like that within the first few weeks of launch.
While Sledgehammer Games claim that stomping out cheating is one of their top priorities, it will be interesting to see how effective their measures are when the game actually releases. The game looks amazing and we had a lot of fun testing it out, aside from the cheaters. With the added pressures of having other FPS games such as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, CSGO and even Battlefield 1 to compete with, Sledgehammer Games have to ensure that cheaters are snubbed out as soon as possible if they want to retain their player base.
The player base of recent Call of Duty games is something Sledgehammer Games and Activision should be wary of, specifically when it comes to the PC version. The last few Call of Duty games to launch on Steam have had trouble maintaining an active player base, let alone convincing people to buy the game in the first place. Our biggest concern with World War II isn't the game itself, it's the lack of players. Why would anyone want to buy a game where you'll struggle to play with anyone online?
We don't have too long to wait for World War II's release, as it's set to launch on the 3rd of November, which will be here before we know it. Let us know what you thought of the open beta in the comments, as we'd really like to hear about your experiences too. Thanks for checking out our video, give us a thumbs up if you liked it, and please also remember to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Having your support ensures that we can keep making these videos. Have a good day and see you in our next video or stream.